This is brandishing that plastic. Consider this. The average credit card holder is carrying a balance of $8,000. Every year, 3 million Americans unable to pay what they owe turn to a credit counselor. Picking the wrong one could be the biggest mistake of your life, as Mika Brzezinski reports in tonight's Consumer Alert.
It's very confusing.
To this day, Ramonita Barrios doesn't understand exactly how she was driven into bankruptcy, but she knows how it started.
I called Financial Freedom,
whose representatives promised to consolidate her bills and begin paying them down. But then they skipped town with her money, leaving her with even more debt.
It's terrible.
You will be paying us every month.
So I went undercover as Mary, a single mom with over $20,000 in debt. At both big companies and small, in person and on the phone, the only advice Mary got was to sign up for a consolidation plan.
You just make one money order every month and we'll take care of the rest.
The hardest sell came from Danny Saeed, another representative of Financial Freedom, who we found the same way Ramonita found her reps. Take a look at this. Attorney Charles Juntikka says a third of all bankruptcies involve people whose finances were made worse by credit counseling.
Oh, okay.
Now, what did he just push away there?
Well, this is me trying to show him my budget and my pay stubs, and he didn't want to see them.
Well, how is he going to work out a payment plan with you if he doesn't know how much you make and what your expenses are? So he pushes that away. That's astounding.
Our whole mission is to help people. It's to help give them back their financial freedom.
The president of Financial Freedom International says she fired the fly-by-night representatives who scammed Ramonita Barrios.
To have had an affiliation with someone like that has been very devastating for us.
But when we showed her the tape, do you mind taking a look? She saw another one of her agents in action.
We don't feel no interest. No interest in this.
How can you do that? Wow.
We're a non-profit organization, dear.
That is appalling. He's totally misrepresenting.
But he's on your website. Everybody at your Utah office refers people in debt to him.
Well, not anymore.
I lost money in this deal. So, adios.
You don't want to talk about this? Later that day, Danny Saeed's relationship with Financial Freedom ended. Ramonita Barrios' story ends in a pile of conflicting contracts. The Financial Freedom representatives she dealt with disappeared and turned her account over to a company called Dedco, pocketing payments that Dedco never received.
This is one of the reasons why we terminated our relationship with them.
But when we showed Dedco's president the contracts, we saw just how murky agreements in this industry can be.
Well, this contract doesn't have our name on it.
But this one does, with Financial Freedom.
Let me put it this way. It is not an official Dedco contract.
And Ramonita Barrios, now bankrupt with her credit in ruins, only wants one thing.
I don't want anybody else to be hurt the same way I was hurt. That's what I want.
But experts say in this virtually unregulated industry, there's no way to prevent that from happening. Mika Brzezinski, CBS News, New York.